So now, so I want to ask you, where did the whole YouTube thing come in? What is? Let me give us the makings of Erica Dinero TV.
Okay, so I started when I moved back to California. I wanted to review reality shows, and I
Right.
have a friend who he also wanted to review, and so we would get on YouTube. Back in the day, it was called Google Live, I think it was, and we
Yes.
would and we would and he and I would make videos, and then our schedules got mixed matched, and so he kind of trailed off, and he would come every now and again. You can look throughout my videos and you can see Nate, and I doing reviews and things like that. And so his schedule got different than mine, but I continued, and then I went dark for like 4 years. I stopped making videos for about 3.5 years,
Oh,
and then I came back when I got, like, there was a notification that was like, oh, if you want your channel to stay monetized, you have to have this many hours. And so I didn't have that many hours. So I was like, oh, let me get back to work. So I got back on, and I've been here since. So, yeah, and I
so
really wanted to make my channel, like, I still do my reviews and things, but I was like, you know what? I need to start sharing my journey and my story, not only to document it, it's really to document it for myself. It's really to document for myself. If whatever my ideas are, I want to get them out there. Something for my children to look back on, or
yes.
anybody, anything like that. It's really like a document. So that's why I kind of started including different things about social issues and the relationships and things like that, because I want to leave it when I'm gone for whoever
Absolutely.
can learn from it.
And you
Yeah.
want to, yeah, because what is, hey, you leave a legacy because they see that image of you, like, yeah, there she go,
Yeah.
there's mom, yeah. So yeah, so let me ask you, Erica, because I want to get more into your approach towards your content, because it's so not easy. A lot of times people think that you're talking in front of the camera and you just out loud with it, and you just don't think, they don't realize how hard it is. So I just want to kind of I want you to give me your approach towards how you um grasp whatever content you want to
Mhm.
talk about, why you want to talk about that particular thing, what is the reasoning behind it. Like, can you give us more into the type of commentary, the type of content that you do, and why do you do it?
Okay. So outside of reality TV shows, I use reality TV shows as a teacher. I use the subjects as, like, because I'm a facilitator outside of YouTube. We use sometimes scenarios and scripts, that show like a scenario with two actors in it, giving a scenario, and then people talk about that scenario like a skit, right? So I use that in reality television, because with reality TV, because these are people, how they're behaving in a, a contrived but not necessarily contrived environment, right? It's like you're in a contrived environment, but how you act is how you act, right? And
Right.
so, um, and the relationships between the women, especially like on Housewives, right? I feel like relationships with women, we don't often talk about them as much as we used to before all of these shows started coming out with all of
Okay.
these women dynamics and their relationships. We would see it on sitcoms and we would see it on the stories, but we wouldn't see a real life friend groups, and how, everybody has their archetype and how these people act, and then using that as a way to talk about how we are in relationships and what we would do. I also wanted to share, because being a person with the views and theories that I have, I know that a lot of people, only a small percentage of people have theories and ideas like me, but I wanted to share them. I didn't want to feel, I
Right.
knew that there would be somebody be like, oh, me too. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Oh my God, I didn't know you do that too. And so I started, that's one of the things, the reason why I started sharing personal stories about me, personal anecdotes and things like that, because sometimes we feel like we're the only one experiencing something. And I feel like it helps that when we're together and we know that other people are having these experiences, people on television, oh, we're having the same experiences. How can I deal with that? And so then we talk about it. I also take the approach with, if there's something that I see out online If I have an opinion about it, instead of just typing my comment about it, I'm going to come
Right.
down
Yeah.
here
On the
and talk
platform.
about it as well. Yeah.
Got you. Yeah, that makes so much sense. And I really like I said before, please all of you out there in my audience, please make sure you check Erica Dinero out because she gives such a unique perspective and she she could be so harsh. I'll be like, "Dad," I'm
Yeah, I
like,
get
Erica,
that from
how do you really feel?
my
Is that
grandmother.
how you feel?
My grandmother, my grandmother, my dad's mom, she is an Aries and she does not like, I get that from her. She's just
Yes. Doesn't mince
it's
words.
no hard, like, I'm gonna just say the truth. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna say what y'all are not gonna say. I'm just gonna say
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So let
So
me
I've
ask you,
gotten that. I've gotten harsh a lot.
yeah.
And a lot of the times when I give, especially when I give advice on like women in relationships, I've gotten like, oh my God, Erica, you're so hard on us. Why are you talking to us this way? Why are you so rough? And I
My
always say
goodness.
it's because I'm trying to pull you out of a burning house. I don't have time to pet your
Mm.
head and be like, come on, girl, let's get out of this house. I need to pull you
Like,
out.
like, hello.
It's an
Yeah.
emergency. I'm shaking your shoulders. So that's why I say I shake your shoulders, because it's not going to be,
Yeah.
yeah. But I think when the vibration is love,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
You can
Right.
hear it in my tone that I truly do care about women centering themselves and making themselves a priority and putting themselves first, and being healthy within themselves, if they do
Yes.
want to be caregivers for everybody else, but knowing that they need to take care of themselves first. And so that's like the root of my message, is just always putting yourself first. And that's something that
Right.
I've lived with since I was like, my first license plate on my car was down for self. That was my license plate.
Oh,
Yeah. And so
nice.
it was
Right.
always something like reiterating, like, put yourself first, put yourself first, put your oxygen mask on first, stuff like
Yes.
that.
Yeah. Right. So also I'm giving that because I know, yes, you do have like sort of a feministic approach to some of your commentary, and I know you have shared your past relationship, and
Mhm.
how that went. But Erica, I'm going to ask, why do you hate men?
I do not hate men. I hate the system that men are socialized under.
Okay.
Right? And if you were to listen to me, and you would hear that I want men to live in a space where they are free, and where we are then in turn safe around them.
Got you. All right.
Yeah.
Well, okay. But
Yeah, a lot of people say she hates men.
yeah, because
I
I'm
actually hate the system that they're
okay.
socialized under, and the system that they lean into, and how they relate to people outside. I mean, we're literally operating in this male loneliness epidemic, and it's
Mm,
because they're like, we used to live in a society where we needed them. Now they must be nice to have around, right?
got it.
We don't
Okay.
need
All right.
them around. You have to be nice to be around. And a lot of them aren't nice because of the
Right.
system that they were raised under, right? Like I said earlier, when I was talking about the relationship with my son's father, there might be a woman in the comments who will come down and be like, oh my God, were you with the same guy? Were we with the same guy? Because
Mm,
I'm experienced the same thing, and I'm on the other side of the globe. How in the world? It's because of the way that they're socialized. And that is what I hate. I
that's what
hate
you
how
hate.
they're socialized. I hate how they lean into their socialization. And I hate how it affects the people around them and affects them as well. I want men to be free, and that means free in how they express themselves sexually, free in how
Mhm.
they express themselves in what they wear, free in what they say. I want them to be free, because when they are free, we are safe.
Got it. Okay.
Yeah.
Duly noted. But
Yeah.
I also wanted to ask you, and I gotta hear this one.
Okay.
What is your views on submission?
Oh, what? You about to make me malfunction. I'm about to start glitching. I think the only thing that you need to submit to, is the God in yourself in the story. There is no, we are in peer to peer relationships with people. There is no hierarchy in our relationships that we have with people. But yeah, there's no, we should actually take it out of our lexicon as it relates to relationships, because I feel like if you are choosing to be in a relationship with a man, especially, that you should make it clear to him that we are peers. There's no hierarchy here. So there will be no submission.
Oh, wow. Dang, Erica, get out my head. I was about to ask you about, do you think there was a hierarchy? I was about to ask you that.
If there was a hierarchy, it would definitely not be men at the top of the hierarchy. There could be no hierarchy. We couldn't be below our creation.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We couldn't come secondary to what we create. So if there were a hierarchy, it would be the female human, the prototype.
So, okay, I get what you're saying, but okay. So do you feel like, if there were a hierarchy, you think that the woman would be lead over the man?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay, interesting.
Yeah, the man would not. That's like saying, I don't know. I mean, it's like almost like Frankenstein, Dr. Frankenstein, right? You all of a sudden you make this creation, and this creation turns around and says, "You're beneath me." That doesn't even make sense.
But you believe that the man is beneath you, though?
No, I don't. I don't believe in a hierarchy. But
okay, all right.
If there were a hierarchy, it would be
you believe more individuality among.
Yeah, no, it would be if there were a hierarchy. So a hierarchy means that somebody is higher than the other person. If there were a hierarchy, it would be a woman. It would be the creator, and then its creation.
Okay. Okay, duly noted. Yeah, because I thank you for that, because I always want to get your perspective. I may not agree, you guys, on every aspect of what is said by Erica Dinero, but
these are my views, and expressed by me, and not the necessary views of the content creator.
Thank you very much. Yeah, but I do respect it. I respect it, and I do understand it.
Yeah,
I understand it. So yeah, so I could kind of be more neutral in that.